Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, is all about what I got my kids for Christmas. So any little ears in the room, just be mindful of that. And if you are new to the channel, I'm mummy of 5. So these are presents mainly for ages 1, 3, 4, 6 and 8. And that's a mixture of girls and boys. Probably more towards the younger end. My eldest son, we've finally given in and he's getting like an Xbox and TV. So there's very little for him to see. I did last year do what my kids got for Christmas and kept it on the lower end of the scale, so kind of what was in their stocking and things like that. For me, that is probably the most enjoyable part, and I know if they just got that, they'd be pleased. But generally with the presents, I try and think practically, and with the 5, obviously we have a lot of toys already in the house, so when we go for like a main present, which I'm not going to show you here, generally like if it's computers or bikes or anything like that, they're the type of things that they would only get at Christmas or birthdays. Anything else they would have to put pocket money towards, take money from their account or something like that. So there's abundance, they're lucky children, but I don't think there's excess either. And generally my motto is, if I'm going to spend £10 or £1,000 on something, I make sure I get it for the best price. So everything that I've got here today was quite good. I've either got it on Amazon for Black Friday or done a lot of the 3 for 2s in Argos. So it's really just to give you a little bit of a gift guide. I'm going to show you the main kind of items and then just a flat lay of some of the others. So it's not a big long video and we just get to the point, and I will link everything down below for you as well. So anyway, let's get cracking. So the number one item that I got, this is probably one of the kind of top type toys this year, was the Poopsie Surprise Unicorn. And I will do close-ups for you in all these. As I said, it was to my advantage to get a lot of the items 3 for 2 in Argos. This little one is actually for Jude, my 4-year-old. He loves unicorns, all the kids do. But this is, I think it's a bit like an LOL surprise doll in the sense that you get 20 surprises within it. And as it says, it poops. So you pop the little unicorn onto the potty and you get 20 different combinations of slime. So it is a slime toy. And if you're not new to my channel, you know I have a love-hate with slime. But it's one of those toys that they've seen, it's on their list. This will be for Jude. Now Lola and Sonny would probably like that too and play with it. So just so there's no competitiveness, I have picked them up the smaller versions as well. These are only £10. You can get those in all the kind of toy retailers. I came across them in Tesco's, and these are slightly different. They are slime surprise, but they come in little perfume bottles and handbags and things like that. So they're really, really cute. And if you maybe don't want to go down that option of going for more than £50 toy, you could just go for that. Then to work it to my advantage, I kind of group my toys in categories and do them in separate transactions, and I did a lot of it online, so it hardly matters. But I wanted to get like 3 toys or roughly around the £50 mark that I knew were on the lists. So the next toy that I also got, I will show you another unicorn here. This will be the last of the unicorn, but this is Mila the unicorn, and this is actually for Lola. Again, this is quite an interactive one. Again, I think it is one of those more top toys for Christmas. It's a VTech toy, which I do always love. This is interactive in that you've got a microphone and the unicorn will sing, and also you can sing to the unicorn. It's got a little makeup palette, and from that digitally you can change the colours and customise the unicorn as well. So I think she will really, really like that. She doesn't actually have that on her list, but it's a type of toy I think she'll like, and yeah, it was a good one to get in that 3 for 2. At the minute, I wrote down for you, at the minute that is £45 in Argos if you're buying it just alone. And then for little Sonny, my boys are pretty Paw Patrol crazy in our house. I went for the fire engine, and we have a few of these Paw Patrol type things in the house. Again, they were birthday or Christmas type presents. We have the Paw Patrol, the actual patrol lookout, we have the car and the boat, and honestly, if they stand the test of time of Jude and Sonny, you know you're onto a winner with these toys. It's, again, it makes noises, you get the little characters with it. Obviously it's a character led toy, so they do tend to be pricey enough. Currently I wrote down it is £45, which is quite good in Argos. Online and Amazon, they did have it on Black Friday for £49 as well, but they do retail in a lot of the places for £60. And yeah, that will be one of his kind of middle of the road bigger type toys, and he'll really, really like it. Again, the boys can both play with that. Then for Lola, I have went for the LOL Surprise pop-up store. This retails at £40, and you're probably aware that the LOL dolls now have the big main dollhouse out. I think it's something like £180. I almost was certain that Lola would know about that dollhouse and put it on the list, but she actually doesn't, and she doesn't even know about this little one either. She has a nice doll's house that kind of is for her Barbies and things like that, that sits perfectly underneath her bed because she's like a high bunk bed, and I don't think the LOL doll one would have. So it's a blessing in disguise. But if you are looking for a main type present, definitely take a look at that dollhouse. I know if I was 6 years old I would love it, and I know she would love it too, but she got that other doll's house just last year, so I thought this is really good. So say you don't have the budget or you don't want to go right up the scale to the full dollhouse, this is a great one, the pop-up store. And you do also get a limited edition doll as well inside, and it says 50 plus accessories. So like anything, it's character led, it's pricey enough, but I actually am surprised. I think £40 is fairly decent for both of them. They're kind of on that page that we're trying to do things a little bit separate, but at the same time too they like the same things. So we both went for the Crate Creatures. They're £31.99 where I got them. I think they retail at about £40. And basically they're a new toy this year as well. For 4 years plus, there are 4 different characters in the range, and they just seem very interactive. If you've got a boy that's quite boyish, my boys are, they will enjoy this. And the tongue comes out. I went for 2 different characters. So there's a white fairy one, I went for Blizz. And then the other one, this one seemed to be selling out quite a lot, I noticed in other places, and it was the Snort Hog. So they will enjoy those, and it's good that they have something similar, but at the same time too they differ in the characters. So obviously I ended up buying 3 of those together, the LOL doll and the 2 Crate Creatures, and I was able to get that one free for £32, which works to your advantage. And another thing, if you want to just maybe try your child out in it, or you're looking for a little stocking filler, they do those in mini versions as well. So they're £10. Again, I seen them in one of the supermarkets, so as a little stocking filler or a small present for someone, you could try them out and see what they think of that. And so again, we went down that route of going for the same for the 2 boys. So if you are new to the channel, they are actually very close in age. They're just 11 months apart, which is very tricky. I've quite a few that have been 2 under 2, but that little close age gap, they want the same things but they want a little bit different as well. But these, I know they would argue over them. So basically, if you're familiar with the fingerling range, I do actually really like those toys. They have had the monkeys before, which are about £16, £15, and basically they were one of the toys last year at Christmas that was really big. They have expanded the range and they have got unicorns. We don't have any of the unicorns, but this is obviously the cage and then the dinosaur inside. So there's several different dinosaurs that you can collect. I noticed that there was also different ones. You can get a werewolf fingerling and also a dragon fingerling. So I thought they've got the same here, they'll not argue, but I'm going to get one of each that's different. So that'll be £15. These were a bargain on Amazon. I believe they're still the same price, and that started on Black Friday. They're normally £40, and I've seen them that price in Argos, in Smiths. They were £25 just, and when you consider the price of a fingerling is £15, is probably the cheapest I've seen them. You're getting your fingerling plus the cage, and I think that's a really good one if your kids maybe want to take a toy out, or the grandparents, or to a caravan, or your, you know, that kind of little toy. So I like the element of the cage. And then another big purchase from Amazon was, I don't have it with me, I will do a little close-up, and that's just because of the scale of it, and it is the Little Tikes range, which I love anyway, and we've always bought those through the years, and it's the magical unicorn Carriage. Now baby Pearl, she will only be about 15 months at Christmas, so this is something that she'll be able to get into kind of early summer. Now she is, because she's the youngest of the pile, she's kind of quite rough and ready, and when we go to soft play she will try and get into them anyway. But it was really difficult to pick for, and particularly because she had like a September birthday and she got like her first doll and her first pram and things, and there's literally all of the toys that we have had over the years that are still there. It's really hard to pick for, and she has nowhere near the volume of the rest of the kids, but it was a real bargain. I got it on Black Friday for just £80 on Amazon. It retails at around 140. Having said that, I have seen it, I think £120 somewhere, 115 elsewhere. I checked for you this morning before I filmed this, and it is it's went up slightly, but it's £89 just, which if you've had something from Little Tikes before, you know that they're really robust. And then upstairs I will go through some of the smaller other toys that I also think are really, really good buys. This is in the same packaging, and this is actually for Baby Pearl as well. It's 18 months plus. I mean, I'm gonna risk it. I don't think it's the end of the world. It's a Tommy bath toy. I did pay £16 for it online. I love bath toys. It works really well for us. The boys have quite a few, and I usually do the bedtime routine on my own with the 5 of them, so something to keep them entertained in the bath while I'm working away with the others in the shower and things is always good. But for Baby Pearl, basically it's like a little ice cream set, and then the foam of your bubbles from the bath you can squirt out and create a cone. I know fine rightly the boys will play with it more at this stage, but it was one of those things that I thought for Baby Pearl's pal that would be nice. And then just a few other little pieces. Nothing here is over £20. They're all fairly inexpensive, and it's just because a few of these were delivered similar times, and I picked a few of these things up this morning. I thought they were worth a mention, so I'll leave it there. Fish for Floaters game. This was on Amazon. That will be for the boys. They will love it, and it was, I think, £7, but it's not on Amazon Prime, so you obviously have to pay your P&P from whatever company it came from. It's the only place I've seen it before, but it is quite funny. And then this is a repurchase. I remember having this a few years back. It is the Disney Princess bath toy game with a little teapot. I love this one. I think we got good use out of it, and then we let it go outside to the like sandpit and water table for the boys. But I got that for just £7.99 in TK Maxx this morning. They're really, really good. I see these kind of things all the time. I did see this for £15 in Tesco's the other evening. And then these I love. This would be for one of Dylan's. By the way, obviously, like I said, I'm not showing you everything for the children, but Dylan has got, like I said, the computer games and the TV, but some little bits. He will really only get a few bits. I have Minecraft, Lego, and I'm looking into maybe getting him a telescope or something. But these kind of things he loves, and I like board games or things that get him interactive. Kids Labs is a really good range. That was only, I think, £9 instead of 20. That again is Amazon, and I checked this morning, and again, it's still that price, which is worthwhile checking out. And I do get quite a lot of these little science experiment ones, but for that price it's really good. They're definitely better and they're more educational, but I have the little stocking filler ones from Poundland. They're great fun as well. And then again in TK Maxx I picked up this little tea set. It's in tin. Look at the pattern. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. That was only £9.99, and this is for Baby Pearl. She does have like a felt set or a little like a crocheted set, but I thought this would be really nice, and Lola will play with her as well, and she can put that in her little play kitchen. And then there's a few other bits actually from TK Maxx here. I went in avoiding the decorations. I don't know how I managed to do it. I didn't buy one thing bar these little toys, and I was actually looking for a birthday present and for a wee party. But anyway, I've seen these. She does love the Barbie range, and they're a very good price in there. That was just £4.99, and it's got little hair extension clip-ins, all the little jewels, hair coloured chalk, and you can get these on Amazon. I've bought them before, and they're usually about £10, but they're always worth looking out for in TK Maxx. We don't have Home Sense. It's TK Maxx over here for us. And then again in the same range, this was reduced for some reason to £6. I think it's just one of those things that wasn't shifting, but she loves like sitting, getting her nails done with me, and I just thought that was so cute. I'm sure there's areas there, or sorry, things that she won't actually use there. It says make your own nail colours, but it's more about this where she can just sit with all her little manicure stuff, and we can do that together. So for £6 I thought that was a stocking filler, but not obviously going in a stocking, so just a little small present. And then again for Lola, and do you know what I must say is Lola just doesn't have a big main present like all the boys that I didn't show. She does have like volume of stuff over like bigger things. I went for a glass case. She's just recently got glasses that she's going to have to wear most days, and she's not one bit bothered about it, and she's got lovely little pink ones, but it came in a very plain case. And I seen this Jojo Bows, and she's Jojo Bow mad, so I think she'll really like that. I'm tempted to give it to her now, but you know, it's just a little surprise that they don't know is out there, so I think I will try and keep it to Christmas. And that was just £12. I know that's a bit of a random one to get your child for Christmas, but she will really, really like that. And then this little vanity case, this is something she's seen when we were in Claire's Accessories, and it is £20. I know you can get slightly cheaper elsewhere, and they're also filled with makeup. This is empty. It's the one she liked. £20 is okay. She can store all her little bits and pieces in it. So that is everything more or less put away in safe places for now. So I did a quick little little estimates tallied up what the prices of the items that I showed you today came in at. So recommended retail price, that would have been £650. Obviously I utilised 3 for 2 in Argos, Amazon deals, shopped around, TK Maxx, all those kind of things, and I managed to come in under £400. So that saved over £250, which when you think about it is quite a massive amount. That is over a third of the total cost for someone like myself when I do set quite a strict budget. And like I said, that is only a portion of their Christmas presents. £250 is a massive difference, and that for instance can go towards all the stocking fillers and things like that. So hopefully you found it informative, maybe even got an idea of a gift or two for yourself. Let me know in the comments down below how you're getting on with your Christmas shopping, and of course if you enjoy this channel and you happen to be new, make sure to hit subscribe. But as always, thank you very much for watching.